All right. So we're gonna get word from Jackie here before the game, see how he's feeling and how they've prepared for the matchup. All right, Jackie, I got you on the screen now. Let's see.
So I can't hear you at the moment. But I'm just gonna kind of, I guess, talk about the game. This is kind of our first time trying this out, so apologies to everyone. So to prepare for the game, first off, we kind of switched it up. No, cannot. So to prepare for this game, we first we kind of looked at film for the first time, and we watched the other team, and that was something that we haven't really done before. And we're going up against a GC3, so that's kind of the highest rank we've played as a team so far, and they're up around SSL. So that was kind of nerve-wracking. But once we watched them play, we realized that they have a very patient and possessive play style. So we're going to be able to counteract that with a lot of pressure, and we're pretty excited to see how our new play style we're going to be implementing will go. So I guess fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. It sounds like you guys did put a lot of preparation and some planning in terms of how you guys are going to deal with your opponents. And that's that really shows a good, solid team doing that research, putting the work in. So this would be a good test for your guys' level and how you can compete in this league. So I'm excited to watch. I know the viewers are too. Do we, let's see, what kind of predictions do you have for this match? Who do you think will shine on our team?
So I think that Kringlers is definitely going to pop off, and he's been amazing in practice. He's been going insane. He's hitting almost every single shot that we serve him in the midfield. His placement has been really good. Great. He has been really starting to gel with our team a little bit more since he was new. And me, Brayden, which is Kringlers, and then Jay, which is Skrilla. Us three, we've been playing for years, since we started in college. And for Great to come into a team like that, it was kind of a weird pressure for him to kind of gel with us very quickly, because we already had an established team chemistry, and then we're throwing him onto the starting roster. And so I think that put some pressure on him, but he really did well, and he's doing really good lately. We're starting to see his mechanics shine a little bit again, and I'm excited to see where I can fit in the mix there.
Yeah, definitely. Even from watching the last match last week, it's definitely really cool seeing how you guys gelled as a team and your different tactics in dealing with your guys' opponent. Yeah, I definitely can see each one of you doing your fair share and contributing with your different play styles. So super excited for this match to kick off shortly here. Do we have any updates from the Michigan team?
Me too. Yeah, so they Rocket League just dropped an update, and they tend to do that on game days for some reason. And so one of their players is trying to get it set up, and as soon as that's done, which they said 11 minutes 10 minutes ago, so that should be pretty shortly here, then we can get things kicked off and then straight into the action. No more in the back.
Yeah, I definitely, yeah, I had to update my game as well, so I understand the frustrations with having to manage that. But any last words for the fans before we kick things off?
Well, first off, thank you so much. The support is amazing. It means a lot to us. Even if you make a comment on Instagram or Twitter, we check those, we talk about those. We really appreciate everything. And yeah, enjoy the game. I think we're gonna win this.
Awesome, yeah. Best of luck in the game. We'll be definitely rooting for you over here on Twitch. And yeah, we'll check back in after the match is over and talk about the results. So good luck out there, man.
All right, I'll see you.
The moment we've all been waiting for, a total of 45 minutes for this to kick off. All right. We got the Delaware Rising players. The full team is in the lobby. As you can see, we got the lineup here. Great. Kringlers. Jackie. And of course, Skrilla sitting out this week, unfortunately with some power outages in his area, but I know he will be cheering us on. Hopes that we get this win here. As you can see, the ball in, it's going back and forth a bit here. Michigan striking first, using the backboard to get some possession there. Fortunately, a little rough start, but that's just one goal and can change in literally a matter of seconds. All right, Delaware Rising wins the kickoff. Kringlers taking possession there. Bounces it off the wall, keeps it, long range shot, and he snipes a goal from distance. Kringlers brings back the series to 1-1 in the first match. Hopefully that can help us build some momentum here. So I feel like once a few goals are scored, then that's when things really get kicked off. And if it's in the wrong direction, it can really set a few players out of the game. But University of Michigan in the rising half. Kringlers deals with it, pushing it into Great's path. He goes for a shot, followed up by Jackie, who makes no mistake and puts that in the top of the goal, giving the lead to Delaware Rising here. Some great matchup play there between all three players, really. Some defensive contributions from Kringlers there. Great with a through ball onto Jackie. And Delaware Rising again, striking fast, getting the ball in Michigan's half of the field. But now we're back on defense here. Michigan trying to work their way, but it's dealt with. Possession's a little bit back and forth here as Michigan tries to find a shot in the final third here. Right. Ball in Michigan's third in their half. Jackie cleaning up the ball from the back, trying to get it up to the boys. A shot saved by Jackie. Jackie again sitting back, protecting the goal there. Some great combos to clear the ball and get a little bit of a chance. But a flying strike from Michigan saved. Wow. Kringlers flew out of nowhere to protect the goal there. Yeah, Michigan is trying to throw all their cars at the ball right there, but wow. Another save by Kringlers, but unfortunately they get the rebound, and Azel from University of Michigan puts that one in the goal. 2-2 in the first game of the 7-game series, and this is going to be a tight one, guys. Kringlers makes no mistake. Right off kickoff, we're back in action. Kringlers follows up the kickoff and says, yeah, I'll take that goal, please. Right back at kickoff. Ball towards Rising's net. All three players are back trying to deal with it. There we go. It's warded towards, another shot towards us. Some long-range shots coming from both teams as they just try and keep the ball in the other half. And the University of Michigan does have some pretty nice give-and-go play. For Perma to score off a wall pass. Definitely a pretty good combination. Again, 3-3 here in the first match. Both teams doing whatever they can to try and get a lead, but responses from both sides. All right, great wrapping around here to try and boost that ball forward. Settles the ball down. Kringlers picking it up. Fortunately, you can't get too much possession here, but Jackie boosts it forward. What a ball to Kringlers off the crossbar. What an opportunity that was. First, the great pass from Jackie up the field to Kringlers. Fortunately, we couldn't put that one away, but definitely some promising team play there. University of Michigan trying some long-range action. Bringing it down in their half. A mistake in the back. There is a demo for Delaware Rising, and Jackie follows up the play, putting the goal for Delaware Rising. Safely putting that ball in the back of the net with that follow-up play there. That demo definitely helped us get that there. Well done from Jackie. So we take the lead 4-3 in the first match. I definitely think the first match has to be one of the most important matches of a series because it sets the tone and gives some pressure for the rest of the guys. Jackie getting a demolition, but unfortunately, University of Michigan really retained possession on that back wall and could put that away. Again, 4v4, they keep answering. Let's see what we can do here. Another kickoff. Rising seems to win this as it's in Michigan's half. A demo from Kringlers mid-air. If you don't know what a demo is, it's when a car uses their boost into another, and it makes the user inactive for a few seconds. So it is pretty beneficial for a team, especially when you have possession or you're about to score as well. Ball's in Rising's half. We have a minute left of play. We do need a clearance here as Michigan is just trying to put everything they have. We got a little bit of a breakaway, almost 2v1 here. Jackie whips it in off the wall. Kringlers with the shot. Bounces a little bit wide. Wow. Another shot from the ceiling there. It looks like Michigan's trying to take possession. Great picks off the play with some nice defensive contribution. Takes a shot himself. That's all right. I think that does a good job clearing it. We get a cross in from Jackie. A demo in the middle of the box. Great. Great wraps it up around the wall here, trying to bring it down. But one of his players to bring in the shot. Again, Delaware Rising is keeping a great amount of possession here in this final third. Just unlucky to get that final chance in putting it away. Great. Dribbling the ball up. Tries to bring it down in. The University of Michigan trying to keep the ball up. So if the ball is in the air, the play doesn't actually stop for the half. All right. The ball is at the ground. We're now into overtime, which is treated as a golden goal. So whichever side scores first will then win this first match of 7. Delaware Rising creating a great opportunity here. Great on the ball. It's a matchup. Kringlers retains possession, tries to find the goal, drives it forward. He puts that away. Kringlers does an amazing job to dispossess the other team and put the ball away barely over a defender. And that last touch gives Delaware Rising the first win of the 7-game series. And I think that is definitely an important start because this is going to be a close game as we have all seen here. Yeah, definitely got to get this next one and cement the lead. You're right, extra MD, extra med. This is gonna be huge. This is gonna be important. 3 goals from Kringlers, the MVP for this first match. An assist as well as a save. 2 assists and 2 saves from Great. So we're seeing a little bit more of some defensive contribution there. And Jackie as well, putting 2 away and having 1 save. So all around, you can't ask more from the guys here. Each player putting in a great shift. We've already kicked off the second match. Shoot. All right, we are spectating here now. University of Michigan in Delaware's half. Cleared out from Kringlers. Jackie tries to nod that in. University of Michigan getting an attacking opportunity here now. Off the wall. Great drives it forward. Jackie bumping that one forward too. Into Michigan's half. Great following up the play. Kringler's wrapping himself into it. Perma. Alright, Kringler picks up the ball, trying to find some space. But yeah, this possession is even back and forth here, as you guys can see. Alright, Jackie bringing the ball up the side, keeping the ball a little bit longer for us here. Michigan dispossesses once again as they try and get an opportunity, and they do get past the last defender, giving them a 1-0 lead in this second series. But that's how we started the first one, so I'm not worried here. I know the guys are going to give it everything they got to put another one away. I'm going to put an X up here to help us keep score. So you guys can better see how many games in this series we're at. Kringlers, some defensive help there. Jackie, or no, it's great right now. Yeah, Perma is definitely a game changer for the University of Michigan. He definitely is making some great offensive contributions as well as defensive. As you can see, he took the ball off our player there and was able to put it away. But I'm not worried. I think our guys just need one more chance. We can bring one back. It'll be a close game. Again, Perma leading the offensive charge for the Michigan team here. Anywhere the ball is, you can expect to see him. Michigan trying to fly all their players at the ball there. Jackie trying to get a chance. Almost put away by Great, who was following up Jackie's play there, but Kringler's just going to help out here defensively and see it out. Great, rides up the ceiling to reach that one. Jackie boosting it to keep it in Michigan's half. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to be playing some defense. Dealt with. Great boosted up. Perma again, just trying to get a tap in, but Delaware Rising deals with it. Goal, almost a goal line clearance from Jackie. Unfortunately, Michigan puts it away. We're back at kickoff. Jackie wins the ball off a follow-up. Looks like Michigan's keeping some pretty strong possession here. There we go, Jackie. Ball in the middle of the field. It's a flying opportunity for Michigan, and they put that one away too. Looks like we're going off to a weaker start this match. Fortunately, Great couldn't get that block in there. Yeah, Michigan is definitely showing their prowess in the air, knocking that one down. A lot of their opportunities have been actually knocking down balls that have been in the air into the goal. You can see they're bringing it up in the air right now as it is. Great deals with that defensively. It's picked up by Kringlers. Wow, what a nod on there. Unfortunately, just wide of the post. Yeah, this is, I feel like this is an unlucky second match for us, because we've had tons of opportunities, but just barely missing the goal. Jackie wrapping it around. We got about a minute left here. Not saying it's unlikely we'll score 4 to tie it up, but it will be difficult. Hopefully the guys can just use this time to get more adjusted and figure out what they need to do to retain a lead or even take the lead in the third match. Michigan again just throwing their cars. Dispossessing, Delawareizing, not giving them an opportunity to really build anything, and they get almost another goal there, squeaking the ball through. Ball's up the field to Jackie. Gets a demo, which could help. Great, swinging back to get a clearance. Michigan trying to keep some possession in the air. Here we go. Great swings across to clear that out. 8 seconds left. Let's see if one more goal will be scored here. Ball is still in the air, so again, that's why time is not expired. Jackie trying to throw everything he could to put that in the net. You can see the score here. Fortunately, no goals for us. We did have a lot of saves. Great, definitely having some pretty solid defensive contributions. And as you can see from the Michigan team, each one of their players is doing what they can to stop us from putting something away. But only 2 matches into the series. Still tons of opportunities. It's not over yet, folks. So that puts us at 2 of 7 matches. And it's a best of 7. And this next game is going to be important if one of us wants to take a lead. Wow, off of kickoff. Let's see what can happen here. Oh my gosh, University of Michigan having a chance off the crossbar. Jackie cleaning up from the defense. Let's get knocked around here. From distance, Perma trying to guide the ball in, but amazing save from Jackie. As you can see, they usually have one of their players sitting back to try and deal with anything. So a lot of these players just try to hold the ball and just bring it into the net, whether they're in the air or on the walls. It seems like where most of the opportunities are coming for Michigan, or for both teams really. Gray trying to bring it up off the wall himself. Here we got Jackie on the ball. Getting a little bit of space. You didn't really see too much opportunities to control the ball like that, but Jackie finds some space for himself. We're getting some opportunities here. We're keeping the ball out of our half, which is good to see. Jackie knocks one forward to try and get some sort of counter. We have 2 players sitting back at the moment. Great whips the ball up. Michigan deals with it. Jackie trying to deal with this. We get a demo with Great. Helps to dispossess that there. Long range shot from Michigan. Alright, here we go. Here is a great opportunity. Unfortunately, we got demoed there. But Jackie did a great job boosting the ball forward. Kringles brings one down, and he scores. What a goal that is. Definitely much needed. Knocked into the play. Jackie boosted it up to Kringlers, who puts that one down in. And that is a huge goal to create some momentum for us in this third match of our 7-game series. Very important goal. Right, Michigan trying to answer here. Kringlers sitting back. Great, boost the ball up. Trying to get it out of our half. All 3 players are back here now, just trying to deal with it. We're about halfway into this third match, and it is definitely a much more lower scoring game than the first 2 series. Kringlers bringing the ball up off of the ceiling of the arena. Great. Doing the same. Tries to get it off the backboard there. Followed up by Kringlers, who tries to find something. Right, the goal sitting in front of Delaware's net. Jackie with a great block. The amount of skill and control it takes to command these cars is insane. I actually played the game myself a little bit earlier, and it blows my mind how great the players here are. Michigan trying to find a chance, but dealt with by Jackie. Kringlers trying to bring it up. Dispossessed. Jackie knocking it forward. There's a demo there. Jackie tracking back. Kringlers to boost it forward because we got some rotation here between the 3. Great racing backwards. Gets a demo, which could be a huge boost for them. Another demo. Kringlers this time. We're building the ball out of our half. Michigan boots it up. Jackie cleaning up. Fortunately, that's back and forth right now. It's just ping pong between the 2 teams in each respective half. Michigan getting somewhat of a chance here off the backboard, but they can't drive it down, thankfully. Kringlers getting the ball out of there, trying to put one away as they've rushed forward. Passes the ball to Great, followed up by Kringlers, but it's so close, right off the backboard. Followed up once more by Jackie this time. Again, right outside of the crossbar. Some really promising counter-attacking work from the team. One more goal just might put this series away for us. So we got 30 seconds left. And the ball is in the Michigan half. Kringlers trolling outside, seeing if there's a moment for him to pick it off. Jackie sitting back. Coming forward on the ball. Knocks it to Kringlers. Great, follows up. Jackie back in here again, cleaning up the rotation. Off the wall, tries to bring it down, but gets blocked once more. Both teams showing some real defensive talent and concern for the ball here. Ball knocked up into the air. If we knock the ball down, that's going to be the series. It looks like Michigan is still keeping that ball alive, but it bounces down right in front of our goal. Thankfully, that gives us this third series. So, it is now 2-1 in this best of 7 series. A tight one, but we still got some more games to play. Yeah, definitely an important series for us, though, setting the tone, giving us a bit of a lead and putting that pressure on Michigan. Kringlers with the only goal in this series. Not series, but in this third match. Jackie assisting him there. Each player, again, having some saves, contributing as well, having some pretty solid rotations. Now we're jumping into the 4th match of this series. They have to win 2 more here. we are, kicking off once again. Delaware Rising versus the University of Michigan Flint campus. Let's see what we can do in the 4th match of the series. Kringlers making some great defensive blocks there. Kringlers again taking up the rear, knocking the ball off some of these University of Michigan players. Wow, another great clearance from Kringlers as he tries to create something of an attack. It evades one player. Great tries to nod it forward. And Michigan's there to deal with it. Jackie following up with another chance of his own. Here we go. Ball's in the Michigan half. Great finds a great opportunity, bringing the ball around a player. The Delaware Rising players are on the attack. All 3 are up here now. Jackie trying to get the ball knocked into a favorable position for us. It's right in front of the goal. Jackie tries to throw his car into it. All 3 Michigan players are right in front trying to do something about it. It looks like Great's building up some possession here. Can he find a chance? He tries to whip it across to Jackie. He barely misses that one. And Kringlers cleans up the defense there. Get some solid rotations from each of our players as they rotate through a defensive to attacking, and again, just trying to find that last shot. Their rotations are pretty solid. And it looks like we've had a majority of chances in this 4th series match. Herma from Michigan trying to get something there. Jackie does well to deal with it. There they go with their opportunity. Kringlers does it. Another clearance from Kringlers. Kringlers is just doing a great job holding up the defense. Great. Doing what he can there as well. Evades one player. Can he get an attack here? Kringlers follows up. Oh no. Michigan having almost a clear shot here. And they do put that one away. Unlucky. Yeah, definitely can see change in pace as the Michigan team were able to counterattack and put that one in the goal. Not much we could do about that there. But still only 1 goal away. Nothing we cannot come back from. Kringlers flying kickoff. Oh, that was a pretty good chance himself. University of Michigan getting a lucky bounce. Kringlers able to deal with it. Kringlers trying to dribble the ball up. It gets knocked around here, and the ball's in our half. Let's see what we can do. Jackie off the ceiling. Again, University of Michigan keeping it in our half. Fortunately, we can't do enough to evade a few of these players. Kringlers trying to do what he can. Great cleaning up the back here. University of Michigan again, trying to find some shot. They've got a demo on us. Trying to knock a long distance opportunity, but great as well with that. Crosses it into Kringlers. Shot from distance. That had to be one of the best chances of the game for us so far. Fortunately, they're just sitting back on the goal line to deal with it. Kringlers knocks it into the half of Michigan. It looks like the tides have turned a little bit. We're keeping some possession in their half now. Kringlers flying off the ceiling to try and put in front of the goal. Jackie tries to pick it up where Kringlers left off, but ball falls into our half. So let's see if we can give them something here. Great following up on Jackie's drive forward. Ball sits taken over from the other team as they try to do a quick counter against Jackie's defense. Kringlers almost gets a block, but Michigan just squeaks the ball right over the top of Kringlers, who comes across trying to make a save, throwing everything he can at it, but just an inch short. We're down 2 goals here. Still a minute to play. Lots of chances. Nothing to worry about just yet. Ball in Delaware Rising's half. Trying to commit some sort of counter. Kringler's picking it up. Great, knocks it forward. We get a demo, but unfortunately Michigan puts that one away. Right back at kickoff with 30 seconds left in the third series. Ball sitting in our half here. Michigan keeping a little bit of possession, just knocking around. Get a demo with great. It looks like this could be the game. Ball is in the air. Great, trying to have a flying opportunity. Ball still in the air, right in front of Michigan's net. Does touch the ground, putting that match in the series for University of Michigan. Back and forth from the two teams here. This is neck and neck. Both teams with 2 games in the series apiece. Again, it is a best of 7, so a team will have to win 2 more matches to take the win for the set. I think this match particularly, we struggled a little bit, but maybe the pressure will force some of the players to give it their all. Yeah, this game was very action-packed. Both sided. Hardly any opportunities for much possession, but definitely were some chances from us. I just were unlucky, didn't go our way. So we're getting into the 5th of this best of 7. All right, getting ready for kickoff here. All right, Jackie wins the kickoff, flies up on the wall. Fortunately, Michigan makes no mistake defensively, bringing that back into our half. This game is all about trying to find where players make mistakes and doing what you can to exploit them, given the opportunity. And Michigan does that, unfortunately for us. Can't make the block. Kringler's again trying to throw his boost to cover it, but Michigan puts that one away. Come on, boys. We're down 1 in the 5th of this best of 7. Been winning kickoff, but they are committing to a counter here. Great tracking back to deal with it. Some crazy fast-paced action here. As everyone is giving what they can to keep the ball out of the net. Kringler's flying up with a shot on target, but again, University of Michigan just deals with it. Ball falls to Great. Can he get a chance here? He lifts it up onto the backboard, but tries to bounce pass it to himself and bring it down in the goal, but unfortunately it doesn't work out here. Demo in the box. Great tracking back to save this from going. Jackie comes up. All right, Jackie with a shot after a give and go. I believe Great. As you can see here, Jackie dispossessing the ball. Great comes across with a nice 1-2. Jackie nods that in, putting us level 1-1 in this best of 7 series on match number 5. That is a massive goal. We get a demo here, giving us a little bit of time on the ball. Kringler brings the ball up from the middle. University of Michigan trying to create a counter here, and they are creating some interesting tactics. Right, Delaware, let's go, let's go. A demo there for Delaware Rising. Great with a distance shot. Looks like Michigan are creating an opportunity here as they fly forward in the air. Kringlers bring the ball up. Some great control there. Unlucky to get dispossessed. Great. Finds an opportunity to bring the ball down from the ceiling. And that bounces into the goal. And that goal brings us ahead 1. He dispossesses another player that was on top of the ceiling. Talk about awareness. That is absolute class from Great to bring us to a lead in this 5th game of the series. So important. We still have a lot of time to play as there are 2 minutes and 30 seconds left with a score of 2-1. Michigan, wow, almost having a great chance there, but Jackie throwing his car up to block a goal on target, or a shot on target. Michigan having a few chances here. But Delaware seems pretty comfortable as they dispossess them. Great, finding some time on the ball, whips it into the air, off the wall, falls right in front of the goal, and it is dealt with by Kringlers, and just it rolls into the goal. Comes off the defender, and Kringlers is able to knock that one in. Huge goal again, as that gives us a 2-goal lead. A little bit of comfort. But yeah, that ball barely eked over the line there. Jackie having some control in the air. Michigan trying to counter, but the rotations are working. Delaware Rising is coming out on top on this series. Great, fires the ball up into the opponent's half. Michigan trying to create a counter here. Doesn't look like we have many players back. All right, just enough time for us to retrieve the ball there. This game literally 100 miles per hour. Cars flying all over each other. Jackie knocking it forward. Great off the wall bounce pass, trying to get him to himself. Falls to Kringlers, I believe. Or it might have been Jackie. Jackie whipping the ball up now. Unfortunately gets demoed here. Kringlers, great, knocks the ball. We're getting some solid possession in the University of Michigan's half. Fortunately, a pretty solid opportunity for Michigan there, but it's dealt with. Kringlers keeping the ball to himself, doing some dribbling. Falls to Jackie, who gets ahead of the opposing team. He's got a little bit of space here. Let's see if he can whip it across. He does not get that one off, but he does make it back to create a clearance there, and he's surging forward alongside the outside. Back and forth here now. 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what happens. Jackie picking the ball up with 1 second left. He's in the air. He's going to try and put this one in. There it goes. It touches the ground. That's a win for Delaware Rising. 3rd match of the series, putting us ahead of Michigan 3-2. Talk about nerve-wracking. Yeesh. But definitely some really solid performances. I am super pleased with the guys on this match. Great performance from Great, ironically. He definitely showed off his skills there with a goal and 2 assists as well as having 4 saves. So all around, showing off what he can do in this match, which is why he was awarded the MVP for this 5th match here. And it seems like each player is kind of having pretty good games. But Great really showed up on this one. All the guys did very well. As you can see, their scores are pretty much similar all around. And that's kind of what you need to win some of these matches. All right, this is a huge match for us here. If we win this, that means we win the series. So all the marbles right here. Fortunately, if Michigan do win this, that means there would be one more match to determine the winner. But we kick off here, already in their half. Kringler's knocking it forward. Again, keeping some possession. Putting the ball in front of the goal. Good chance there. Michigan putting in a counter here, and they're right in front of our goal, but that is some great defending. Jackie flying up to get that one. Kringler's supporting in the back. They're rising, trying to get some possession here, but a long shot from University of Michigan. Great, picks it up. Knocks it forward, gets the demo. Ball falls in front of the goal here. Followed up by Kringler's. Jackie picks one up. Again, the majority of the ball being in Michigan's half. If we get a distant shot from Kringler's, Kringler's wins the ball there, gets a goal. Some great defensive pressure from Jackie to win the turnover, which falls to Kringler's, and he nods it off the opponent to sneak it into that bottom right corner. And what a goal that is to give us a lead here in what can be the last match of this series. Jackie charging forward, trying to knock the possession around. Comes back with his boost, flying into the air, keeps the ball. Falls back to him, he goes for goal, and he does score! What a goal that is from Jackie. Great defense to knock the ball, gives himself the possession here, and he nods it forward, off the ceiling too. Some great control from the player to give his team a 2-goal lead. Up the rising, baby, let's go. Kick off once more. Michigan seems to win that one as they evade all our cars there, getting into our half, and they answer back with a goal. That just seemed like unlucky, maybe some miscommunication in the back, unfortunately. And a goal away in the series. Again, so once more, kickoff fortunately ends up in our half. Michigan keeping some possession, but dealt with. We get a demo. Wow, what a clearance that was off the goal line. Michigan is trying to throw whatever they can at this, trying to get their lead or to tie the series up. This is their last chance. We still have a lot of time in the series, though, in this match. But Michigan is going pretty attacking here as they're trying to just find an opportunity. Great, knocks the ball down from half, sits in front of goal. Cleared away, though, from Michigan. Kringler's in great wrapping around to deal with the defense. Kringler's gets demoed, leaving Jackie. And great to deal with it. Kringler's is back in action now. Great, knocks that one forward. We're back in Michigan's half. Can we keep the pressure on? Kringler sure does as he knocks that one forward. We get a demo with Great there. Jackie knocks one down from the ceiling. Great comes back around here with his boost for a clearance. Michigan tries to shoot one from long. Solid demo there from Great. Kringler's bringing the ball up in the rear. Fortunately gets dispossessed. Jackie racing back to clear that one away. Not giving a moment's notice for Michigan. Great bringing the ball up, bounces off the board to Kringlers. Back again in front of goal. Gray tries to knock that one forward, but Michigan does deal with it. They're keeping a bit of possession here and in their own half. Kringlers comes forward now. Gray tries to whip it into the middle of the field. Jackie, great, knocked forward. Kringlers bringing it up again. Ball off of the ceiling. Looks like Jackie's going to have to do some defense here. Well done from Jackie. We got a minute left in this match, and if the scoreline stands, it means Delaware Rising will be your victors in this league play match versus University of Michigan Flint campus. And they're getting a chance here. Probably just jinxed it, to be honest. I guess I probably said that a little bit prematurely, but 2-2 with 45 seconds left in this match. We're here at kickoff. Let's see if Delaware can get some action in winning this kickoff. Ball's about at half. Michigan finds it. Knocked forward to Jackie on the left side of the field. Oh, what a strike that is. Jackie finds the cross from Kringlers, who whipped that one forward right onto Jackie. Knocks that into the goal. What composure from both players there. Some great communication and awareness to see where their teammate was and not that one in, giving us a lead, 3-2. Great knock forward here. Falls to Jackie, who rolls that one in, and Jackie makes no mistake as that one rolls into the goal. Some great defense there as a long distance shot finds its way. And that puts us up 4-2. Solidifying our lead in this last match in the series. Now we need to see some defensive composure from the guys. I swear I jinx it. Michigan puts one away, making the lead just one goal. All right, boys, 15 seconds left in this match for Delaware Rising to secure the win. Great driving forward. Able to knock that right in front of their goal. A demo with Kringlers. Jackie clears up. Great with a long distance shot. Ball in the air. And it touches the ground. Giving Delaware Rising the win with a 4-2 scoreline with this last match. You know what that means, guys? That means we have won the match. Well done to the boys with a 4-2 victory in gameplay against University of Michigan Flint. As you heard from Jackie in the pre-match interview, they had some pretty solid players, but they were not a match for Delaware Rising and the talent we have here. Well done to the boys. Definitely a big win. And I'm sure they're ecstatic for having done so. All right. So that has been the gameplay for our match against University of Michigan Flint campus. Great in the chat there saying good games. Definitely a good game. I think I'm a little sweaty and stressed after watching that, just of how tight the those games were. But definitely some great Rocket League action. I am ecstatic that we got the win. So great job to you guys. And we'll see if we can get Jack on here for a little post-match interview. See what he has to say about the game. Great You didn't have 12 goals, but I think you had some great contributions. I swear you had some really awesome assists, to be honest. So even though you didn't have 12 goals, I give you snaps. Only one goal. Hey, we take those. We take those. All right, so we got Jackie here now. I'm going to get him into the chat so you guys can see what he has to say. He even asked some questions himself. If you have any questions you'd like Jack to answer, feel free to throw them in the chat. We'll have him answer whatever you guys have for him. All right. So we have Jack here now. Jack, tell us, give us your thoughts after the game. What are you feeling?
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Honestly, like we had like a lot of hard times in that game where we were like really close to like giving up sometimes. We lost by 4, like 4-0 in the game, and like the fact that we recovered mentally from that just shows like how strong this team is and like how far we're willing to go to like try and get a win. Like we had to do like a hard mental reset, switch up our tactics, and just the fact that we were able to execute those tactics so well, like so quickly. I mean, that just shows like the quality that we have in this program.
Yeah, I definitely have to.
How did you guys manage to turn around so fast after a rough second game? So we knew that we were going to be able to take advantage of their they're always on the ball. And so when you're always on the ball, you are kind of obviously positioning yourself. And so we're able to go for those demos right away. They're very patient players. They utilize their space across the field. So all we had to do is go and take them out. If you take out like a link in their passing chain, then everything just kind of cuts loose, and that's where you saw us take advantage there in the late games.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can definitely see that.
Any questions from you, Nathan, specifically, while people are in the chat?
Yeah. You talked about the like transition in your guys' tactics, and I feel like we could definitely see that in that second match because it was so like low scoring compared to the first match. It was a lot back and forth. What kind of insights do you have to like what you changed? I know you talked about like the change in not allowing them to have as much possession, but what allowed you guys to keep the lead and stop the back and forth that we had in that first series, the first match in the series?
Deep breaths. It's really hard to like stay focused when you are like in those really close games when you don't have like a goal cushion. You are kind of like constantly on edge of like thinking your mistake is going to be the reason that they score a goal. So it's like this kind of mental game because like when you're playing soccer, you're able to like run around. You've got 10 other guys supporting you. Like you're kind of able to like take a breath. But when it comes to like esports and Rocket League specifically, there's like this high intensity, this like high pressure of like a small mistake or a small slip up can really drastically change the game. It can make you look like a complete idiot in front of your teammates, in front of your friends and family watching, in front of like club supporters and stuff. It's very difficult to re-ground yourself in the middle of a fast-paced game like that. But we've really focused on like slowing down, taking our time, and just trying to execute one strategy and stick to it.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of respect for you guys and all the composure and that it takes and skill it takes to handle all those situations and constantly having to be like 100% on your game. So I mean, there's times where that ball's like so close to net and one guy just flies back to make that hero save. So it's super impressive, and it was a very exciting match to watch. So what are you guys planning for the next match? How are you guys feeling for your matchup next week? I think you take on Grand Canyon University. you can probably elaborate more.
Yeah, I believe something like that. I don't know like specifically who we're playing against, but it's another university, and you can expect like a lot of quality teams when you're going against a university. They just have a huge like player pool, usually at least 20,000 people to pick from, and we're just gonna do the same thing we did this week. We kind of focus more on our individual game rather than like studying the other team, and we'll take a look at like a little bit of film just to kind of see like what kind of speed of play we should expect. But we really focus on like improving ourselves and like executing our own game plan and like adapting, especially mid-series. But just making sure we have like the mechanics and the reflexes to be able to like execute. That's really like all the preparation we do. We don't overthink it. We just come and play our game. And I see a question. What was the chat like in the last game? A lot of screaming, especially when I hit that the third goal to get the lead there. And then the fourth goal, I didn't realize how important that was going to be. I thought we had it closed out, but once they got their third goal, so it ended 4-3, I realized that was going to be essential. And it was just like we calmed right back down as soon as they scored. But it ended up working out just fine.
Yeah, I saw that go in. I was a little nervous. I was like, oh no, we got a few seconds left. We got to hold it. Yeah, you guys definitely
oh no, it's like
yeah, you guys definitely closed it down. So, solid win. Thanks for taking the time to answer some questions and hop in the chat. So we all appreciate it, and we'll be back out here next week, ready to root you guys on to hopefully secure another dub.
Yep, same time next week. Hopefully they don't take 45 minutes thanks to the people who stayed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it for me. Sorry, it's like a little weird. I have to like watch the stream, but
yeah, we're a little delayed in our production, but we're working out the kinks to make sure this is top notch for you guys. So again, thank you all for in the chat, and we all appreciate your support for the team and what they're doing here. And I know they really appreciate it too. So thanks again, everyone, for stopping by. That has been this week's match in our Rocket League series. We're 2-0, so hopefully we can keep the streak going. So we'll catch you guys next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. as well. So, all right. Peace. Have a good night, everyone.